Forget about catapults. The trebuchet with its weighted swing that permitted it to be reloaded quickly and to throw whatever was on hand for a full half a mile made it a castle killer. High walls and parapets went out of style when these marvels of physics came onto the scene, laying waste to anything that stood still long enough to get hit. A simple tool that isn't actually a weapon itself, the atlatl is a holder that effectively extends the arm of the user. It gives carriers an easy, accurate way to enhance the deadly distance when chucking spears, not only going further faster, but punching deeper when they land. Probably the weirdest armored vehicle ever designed, made in Russia, because, Russia, the Tsar tank was actually a tricycle that thumbed its nose at caterpillar treads. Each wheel is 27 feet tall and has its own motor. Poor engineering caused the rear wheel to get mired on the battlefield, which forced it to be decommissioned after just 1 year. One of the first automatic weapons, the operation of the Chu-Ko-Nu is something any child could have thought up, and something Nerf has managed to perfect. A repeating crossbow where bolts are loaded into the box on the top. It's not subtle or stealthy, but it also doesn't fire very far, preferring to throw a lot of ammo at a problem. Another ham-handed attempt at making a weapon that could fire repeatedly without reloading. The harmonica gun had a slide that worked the same way a revolver does today, only markedly worse. It would chug along like an old-school typewriter, changing the way you shot each time by shifting the weight dramatically to the side, making it only slightly less moronic than holding a pistol sideways. Here's where the Industrial Revolution really got serious about killing people. Capable of churning out 600 rounds a minute, the Maxim was ugly destruction come to play whenever it was rolled onto the field of battle. About as accurate as a subreddit, it made up for weak aim with several metric tons of white-hot lead. Part whip and part sword, the Urumi's floppy looks will lull enemies into a false sense of security, then cut them to absolute ribbons after they fall down laughing. It can also be worn as a belt if your wardrobe requires more danger. The barrel on the von Steyr Beast is almost 3 feet in diameter. Meant primarily to attack fortifications, Panhard also turned out to be rolling thunder when it came to eliminating charging ground troops, since distance wasn't really its thing. Brass knuckles have been in use as long as there has been brass, and they provide a tactical blunt force instrument, but the Bognock is actually much deadlier. Concealed in the palm, it's a set of razors in your fist that go through flesh and muscle with scalpel-grade precision, putting close combatants down with a little heavy petting. You'll know you've found the right woman when this is the engagement ring she wants. Several .22 caliber barrels that are operated by lever bring a handful of shots to bear should your 5-finger death slap fail to do the trick. The only way to respond to a rogue government with ICBMs, intercontinental ballistic missiles, is to say, yeah, we've got lasers. It's the ultimate trump in the international game of my weapon can beat up your weapon. Nothing more than a 747 that can shoot down moving targets at long ranges. We'll be impressed when they put it on an X-Wing. Only the French would think to weaponize a Vespa. Armed with a 75mm recoilless rifle, it was developed for paratroopers who needed mobile attack power and annoying horns, but is now favored in Italy by scooter tour guides.